Why did my dad force me to do free manual labor every single weekend when he literally worked a desk job? I grew up in a totally normal suburb in Ohio. We weren't struggling with money. My dad was a corporate accountant who wore a tie Monday through Friday. But every Saturday morning at 5:30 a.m., he'd rip my blankets off. We weren't fixing up our own house. We were driving out to random strangers' houses to sweat for 8 hours, sanding decks, pouring driveway concrete, tearing off roof shingles. I was 14, covered in sawdust in the July heat, knowing all my friends were in air conditioning playing Halo. If I groaned about my hands blistering, Dad wouldn't even look at me. He'd just keep hammering and mumble, "Idle hands, kid." I low-key hated him for it. I honestly thought he was just this toxic, old-school guy obsessed with making me suffer to build my character. He'd never let me stay home. Even if I had a huge biology test to study for, I'd be sitting on an overturned Home Depot bucket in some guy's messy garage while Dad patched their drywall. The part that drove me insane was that we never took a dime. The guys we helped would always try to hand him a $50 bill or offer him a beer when we finished. Dad would just put his hand up, shake his head, pack his truck, and buy me diner pancakes in total silence. I just assumed he preferred power tools to actually talking to his kid. I moved out for college the second I turned 18, and we kind of just drifted. 2 years ago, his heart gave out. At the reception after the funeral, I was standing by the food table when this massive guy in a Harley vest walked up. He was full-on crying. I had no idea who he was. He pointed to a photo on the memorial board. It was me and Dad covered in primer paint back in 2009. The guy choked up and said, "Your dad saved my life that weekend, kept me from picking up a bottle." Then another guy came up, then someone else. They were all from his AA group. My dad wasn't trying to build my work ethic. He was a severe, struggling alcoholic, and empty weekends were his biggest trigger. Doing heavy labor for other recovering addicts was the only way he could keep his mind quiet. He didn't drag me out of bed to punish me. He brought me with him because he couldn't trust himself to be alone. I wasn't his free labor. I was his anchor.